hardworking guys helping everyone out. Marvellous. There we go, they're with us. Marvellous, Emperor Protects, thank you very much. What's this game called?
This is a game called Crokinole.
Crokinole?
It dates from about 1870s. It's a Canadian game, but we make these boards here in the UK, in Surrey. It's quite a simple game. You have 8 pieces each. You take it in turns. Aim of the game is to flick your counter into this middle hole.
Right.
That will score you 20 points.
Well, that seems simple.
That comes off and goes into the little cup at the sides, and that's banked safe for end game scoring. On your turn, if there are no pieces on the board, or only your own pieces on the board, you have to land your puck anywhere in this middle circle.
Oh.
If you don't, it comes off and goes in the gutter. On your turn, if your opponent has a piece on the board, you need to hit their piece first. If you don't, it goes into the gutter.
So I have to like get it in off their piece.
So, off their piece.
Yeah.
Not necessarily into the middle. Great if you could do that.
Yeah.
So, if we start by taking the pieces off and putting them on the table.
Great.
So, don't get
So we start.
confused. And would you like to just have a little practice at flicking into the middle?
So how do I?
So it's just a gentle...
With my finger like that. Oh, yeah, hustlers. Like that, Kate.
That's it, yeah. Just a gentle flick in.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid the pins.
Not giving it enough oomph. Ah, okay. Brilliant. Okay, good,
Right.
good, yeah.
Who would like to go first?
Oh, you go first, by all means.
Okay. So aiming for the middle. Oh.
He's being nice to me. He's being nice to the new person. It's very good of you. Nah.
Not quite.
Is that
So
gutter?
That goes into the gutter, and then we have another turn.
That didn't work. Outside of the circle.
Excellent.
Oh
So
my
now
goodness.
You're aiming for orange.
Now, do I have to come from here, or can I go from a different angle?
Anywhere on this back line
Excellent.
here in your quadrant. Sorry, I
Right,
think
go
I
here.
missed that.
That's all right, not at all.
What's your firing like?
So you didn't hit orange.
That's right.
So I'm afraid that comes.
Oh,
Do I have to hit my own piece?
No,
You'll
you're
go.
aiming for the middle.
you're in control.
Okay, because it's touching the line.
It
that
counts.
as
Okay.
In that circle.
Oh, I've got more.
Options.
Got more options. Let's try this one. Oops. At least it's in the gutter already. It's convenient. Oh, thank you. They've been nice to me. It's very kind. So do we both gutter now, or?
You hit my piece?
Okay, that's fine. That can stay there.
They both
okay.
do?
Yep, can stay. So we leave the pieces in the
Oh, so I'm
gutter,
picking up. I'm trying to
and we
cheat by
take
picking up the wrong one.
So
Cheat.
now it's your turn.
I'm cheating.
You're aiming for the blue.
Ah, 2 pegs to get through. Oh,
Just come on.
well, I'm hoping so.
Yeah. Move it.
Bless you. All right. So I've got to hit orange now, haven't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Try for this one here. It's in the right place. Oh, well done. Well
That
done.
was a suicide mission.
Well. And that's easy enough. So they stay there, don't they? Oh.
Last turn each.
Last 10 each.
Do I have to go to the centre circle?
No, you don't, but you can start all the way around here if you like.
Oh,
The pegs get in the way.
we do.
Oh, very good.
Oh.
There we go. Okay, so end game scoring. I'm afraid if it's on the line, it comes off, it goes down.
Okay.
So this is also touching the line, so that
Yeah.
comes down. So, no 20s unfortunately, so we've got a 15, a 10 and a 5.
Oh, okay, so they all score nonetheless, yeah.
30.
Oh, there we go. Thank you very much indeed. Quite by accident, thank you. So, who are you guys?
We're Meeplewood.
Meeplewood. Oh, people. Yeah, got your Meeplewood. Excellent.
Yeah, handmade board game tables and crokinole boards.
Bless you. Thank you very much. Great stuff. Brilliant.
Great to meet you.
Thank
you
you.
for coming.
It's not just shops. You don't have to buy everything. You just loan games out if you want to. Ah, lovely. Thank you. I see hexes. Now, not seeing very well as I do, I have terrible trouble playing Battletech and things like that on flat sheets. But landscape, is it? Landscape? There we go. Aha! Ha ha ha! I've come up with an answer. So we have. Look at that. Finally, I know where I am. And there are different colours, yes, for different types of terrain, yes. Woodlands, water, I think is important in Battletech, isn't it? Well, there we go. We've got packs of them. Oh, that's brilliant. So water features, keep your heat sinks in check, absolutely. Oh, brilliant. Look at that. All kinds of woodlands.
Yes.
Barrenlands, yeah, tundra.
Yes, tundra.
Wonderful.
Actually, for Battletech, yes. Arctic, rocky, yes, mountains.
Yeah, beautiful.
Also, modern city.
Oh, I'm going to go around, going around quickly. Woohoo! Oh, brilliant. Oh, I'd have to get some of those city mechs, the little round egg ones.
Yes.
I'm going to get trolled. I'm going to get trolled if I call them the little round egg ones. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? That's beautiful. And even their cards are hex.
Those are our business cards. They connect.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I've been playing Core Space for quite a while now, and I love it. And there's a new version, isn't there? Who are you, sir? I'm Andy.
I'm Andy.
There we go. Marvellous.
All the best people.
We've got Core Space over there. We've got the guys selling. That's brilliant. And then we've got Malaum. I mean, you've done the terrain for ages, haven't you? Like Ace medieval terrain.
The sci-fi terrain's done really, really well.
Yeah.
And then we had the village, we had the castle.
The castle is stunning, yeah.
And then several years ago, we sort of expanded out into the dungeon terrain. And it made sense to
do a
get the
game.
going.
And this is what, a prequel?
No, it's
It's not a prequel. It's a sequel.
Technology has broken down. The whole universe has gone wrong. The purge from the previous game, they're out of it.
This isn't Mad Max where it goes back a bit, is it? This has gone back
all the way.
medieval style.
All the way. So
Is it Einstein that said the next war will be fought with sticks and stones, or bows and arrows, or something like that?
So we're definitely in bows and arrows.
This is.
We do have magic, and magic in this system is remnants of that far future technology, and people able to access nanite particles in the air, and then make use of that for their own magical means.
Brilliant.
So should we go through?
Thank you. Yes, I'd love to.
All right. So we're going to kick off with our basic characters here. We've got Grogmar, who's a big tank. He's got his great big chopper and a big shield.
Marvellous.
We've got Sirio, who's our ranged character.
Great.
Just carrying a bow here and an arrow. And we've got Beren, who's a bit of a chilled out druid guy. He's just got a little dagger. But he's also got some magic, and we'll do a simplified version of the magic system.
Excellent.
So on all of our character boards here, we've got the inventories, we've got the pegs for the health, just the same as Core Space. Let's go in for a round.
Okay. Brilliant. Ready.
All right. So this is your entry point. Same as Core Space. You've got 2 activations per character.
Brilliant.
Move, search, fight,
Excellent.
whatever else.
Can I
you
go
want to do.
8 inches or squares, whichever I want to? 4
per move.
4 per move, but I get 2 actions each.
So when it comes coming through the door, so
come through the door.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
We
Definitely.
can do an effortless action, which is we can move 1 square.
I
just
love
to
doing
shimmy.
that as well. Yes.
And now we've got a full action left. So if you'd like to search,
I think we should check for treasure, don't you, everyone?
So slightly. Let me hold that so you can.
Thank you.
It open
My
at the
favourite
front.
parts. Oh, at the front.
Yeah, flip it up. There you go.
Oh, it's got a hinge.
Right,
It's on a
tip-
hinge,
tip that-
everyone.
shall I tip it out?
Thank you. It's on a hinge.
Right, so we have got a really cool harpoon kind of spear thing.
Wicked.
Which has got a diagonal on it, so that means you can attack to the diagonal
Brilliant.
squares here. Normally
Yeah.
you can only attack orthogonally. And we've also got a fantastic bow, which is going to be great for Sirio.
Brilliant.
Sirio's bow at the minute, we've just got 1 dice and 2 dice at medium range. This
Excellent.
1 dice, 3 dice at medium, gives you a long range attack
Nice.
as well. It's fantastic.
Definitely want to pick that up.
So we're going to put that straight into Grogmar's inventory here.
And he can pass off the bow when
We're getting there, so he's
our archer
there.
gets there. Brilliant.
And we're good. So that's Grogmar's turn. If you get Sirio in,
Okay.
we can maybe use an effortless action to flip them over. Strictly speaking, maybe not in the rules, but it'll be fun. So if we go
All right,
1, 2, 3, 4. Now Sirio, on his character board, has got an extra little icon here, which means he can move an extra square every turn.
Oh, brilliant.
So he
It's
can
like
move
a footprint,
5,
is it?
absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick swap over of items.
Excellent.
Now Sirio's got an action left, and we've got an enemy here. This is the simplest enemy in the game. That's a Lamenter, just like a sort of skin and bones.
Still looks
zombie
deadly to
skeleton
me.
dude. We've got our card for him here.
So that's our stats there.
So this is telling us that he's going to do 2 dice attack when we get him.
That's quite nasty.
Pretty
Are we
simple.
wearing much armour at the moment?
No one's got the
Oh
armour.
dear, no,
one's got
2
the armour.
dice is a lot
So
of... Yeah.
you definitely want to get him to shoot that. So,
So my understanding is it still a 2 dice...
Well,
a blue
swapped-
dice system, is it?
Yeah, that's right. We've swapped weapons now, so we've got this. We're beyond short range.
We want to be
which
beyond short range,
is-
don't we?
That's our short range.
With these
We're
little
definitely
rulers.
beyond short range.
Yeah. So
which
we get
means that
this
you get to roll
3 dice. So we always roll a blue dice, don't we? Because that's got a potential 2 hits on it.
Yep. So there's a critical on there.
There, good.
Right, go for it.
We want to see little explosions.
We've
Oh,
got a hit.
okay.
Which is good.
That's all we need.
Super weak.
Thank
so
goodness for
guy
that.
is removed from the board.
Excellent.
So the room's clear up. We can get Baron in now.
Let's get Baron in.
And maybe we'll try a search action with Baron.
Excellent.
So if you just step him into this room.
And we can just search the room, can we? Oh, pick it. And one of the great things about this game, it is the loot. It's just picking stuff up,
Let's see what we get.
looking in chests, looking in cupboards.
Oh, we've got something purple and exciting. So we've got an objective. So this is one of the things which may be the mission objective for the game. So it might be that we have to collect a certain number of these. In fact, that could be the antidote for the poison in the resurrection pool here. So perhaps Baron needs to make his way all the way through, drop that into there, and then
So we need to cover him while he does it.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
So we'll put that in because it's an objective. We'll keep that there, and that's going to be part of it. Or maybe that's just a get it and get out, and then sell that to the local village. Maybe it's a relic that someone dropped in the dungeon.
Brilliant.
However you want to play it. If you're playing with one of the fixed scenarios, then the objectives will have particular reasons for being there. Right, so Baron, he's moved in, he's searched. We're good to go. We're going to activate monsters.
I think we've had our game, haven't we? Yeah, we've had our go, haven't we?
That's it.
Yeah.
So when we're activating
next.
monsters, we usually check on the dread tracker here.
It gets harder every turn. It gets harder, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So the more time you spend in the dungeon, the more
nastier.
aggressive.
Yes.
Absolutely.
More monsters.
We're way down here at the moment.
That's good.
So we're going to roll for an arrival, which will be this black die here.
That die there.
Roll that.
Lovely. There's
Now,
something.
We've got a grave point here, so we've got a hand bursting up through the floor.
Oh, brilliant.
Always good. So on the map here,
Love this game already.
we've got points like this and this, which are holes in the floor, which is where the
Strangely
monsters
disturbed
come through.
earth.
Absolutely.
Yes, strangely
Now,
disturbed
excellently, there's one right here.
Oh,
And they will always burst out right next to or near to the character. So
Yes.
this one's going to pop out and activate immediately.
Immediately?
On Sirio.
oh,
So he's going to do a 2 dice attack. Come on, let me get a good one here. Brilliant.
Oh,
2
that's
hits.
2.
Fantastic. So Sirio is a relatively weak character. He's only got 3 health.
oh, he's taking 2.
So we'll be taking 2 off.
Oh.
Now, there are some skills here which might allow you to do things. We'll not go into too much detail.
No.
but For example, we could spend this skill peg and use a spell which allows Sirio to dodge the attack and make a move.
Oh.
So we can maybe go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sirio's backed away. He's set up for a shot next round.
Excellent.
But maybe Grogmar will take that one out.
Maybe
with a
he
quick
will.
swing of his mighty sword.
Hopefully so.
But Grogmar maybe needs to smash his way through this barricade, or we might need to get this lever moved on, which means we could put the lock back on the door there.
Yeah. Actually unlock the
Flick
door.
that lever, unlock the door, and then see what's going on inside.
So
the treasure
like
chamber.
core space that I've played, there are always options and things that you can role play to get to where you want to get.
Absolutely.
Get to where you need to get to.
My favourite way of playing is with a group of people who want to tell a story.
Yeah, definitely.
And who are happy to change a rule to make something more interesting.
Yeah,
absolutely. But you can very much play this exactly as it's written, and maybe the scenario dictates that's already there, and the only way you can get through it is by smashing it up.
Marvellous. Okie dokie.
So should we go for another round?
Go on then, we'll do another round.
Okay, so let's say, I don't know, maybe Baron wants to try some magic.
Baron definitely wants to try some magic.
So if we pop Baron out to here, and we'll give him a simplified version of a spell, we'll give him an Energy Blast.
Energy Blast.
So he can spend a magic token to fire off an Energy Blast here. Let's just let him spend one magic.
I bet magic's easy, and there's no harm with magic, is there? This is going to be it's going to go right every time, isn't it?
Nothing's going to go wrong.
Oh
no, we're going to roll this. So let's see what happens.
It's the way it's got to be. It's the way it should be.
Right. Okay. So this is quite a good one. Well, maybe not, because as I recall, I'm going to get
this one that knocks everyone over.
Well, this is going to affect more than one person.
Excellent.
So just for the sake of our game here, let's say that it's going to affect this one, but it's also going to affect Grogmar.
Yes.
So we'll go for a 2-dice attack.
2-dice attack on both of them.
Well, there's 1 dice because we've spent 1 peg. So let's do that.
So we'll go for the bad guy first, shall we?
Yep. 2 hits on the bad guy.
So
destroyed.
the Revenant is gone.
Right.
Now we could take out Grognar.
Whoa! Look at that.
We don't take out Grognar.
Grognar doesn't take it. So this is fine. Now there's an example of how I would play the rules.
Yeah.
So I could go and look up in the book and say, is it working, or that makes sense, and I'll play it like that.
Absolutely.
So I would encourage you to go rule of cool every time.
You really can role play with this.
It's a more fun way than wasting your time.
Definitely.
But unless you really love rules, in which case, why not?
Yeah.
So Baron's taken his turns.
So is that so? So he's moved to cast magic too.
Oh, well, absolutely. He did only do an effortless move. He did a shimmy, didn't he?
So let's still move forward.
1, 2, 3. And we're going to stand him on that grave point. That's going to stop any enemies coming through.
Brilliant.
That was a big problem.
Holding the gravestone down.
So let's go Grogmar next.
So Grogmar needs to
smash this up. So 1, 2, 3. He's going to stand on the grave point there.
Good.
Then he's going to try hitting this.
Now, clever and everything.
Again, I'm pretty certain that you're going to need at least 2 hits to kill this.
Yeah.
So let's go for
what's his melee?
His melee just on its own is 2. Also, he's a barbarian, so he's got +1, so he can actually roll 3 dice.
That's pretty good. That is pretty. Is that his starting statistics?
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Let's go. He's got 2 hits.
That's good.
We'll say that barricade's done.
Yeah.
So that's destroyed. That's his actions. He's got a shift. He's got a
little things to take out the way as well. I mean, how good is that?
Sirio, though, perhaps we'll move Sirio up here, standing on a grave point as well.
Brilliant.
Sirio can interact with this lever, unlock this door, and then next turn we
can all go into. Yeah, absolutely.
So for the remainder of the game, for example, Sirio may move into here, look in here, and discover we've got some great magic weapons in there.
Ah, brilliant.
But this room is completely closed off. There is a grave point in there, so maybe there will be a monster summoning in.
Yeah.
Maybe the mission calls for, as soon as that's opened, something spawns in from the edge.
And we've got to be a little bit more careful because Mr. Grognar is a little bit injured.
And also he's got an open dungeon here.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff going on here. Maybe he's searching these, and we might be spawning more monsters out of these. We might be picking up chairs and throwing them around. There's a lot of stuff that can go on. So that's your gameplay.
That is the game. Marvellous. Well, I'm getting it today anyway. So have a look at battle. So we'll have a look at battle systems anyway, because they do the games, but they do terrain as well, which is just really easy to set up if you're playing any game. And
absolutely. Play Malaum. Play this on the castle terrain.
Yeah.
Set some objectives at the top of the towers. Come in through the front gate and then just work your way up.
Wonderful. And you've got the village that you can explore as well.
Absolutely. Play the village. Easy to use. It's fun on the village because it's more open. So melee weapons slightly less useful. More useful to the
Thank you very much indeed. Great stuff.
It is magic indeed. There we go. Thank you. There we go. Marvellous. So what happened to that Boromir chap? Did something happen? Sad tale indeed.
And then, so you can turn it into something more favourable to you.
Marvellous. Oh my, there we are.
Big rules for Dropzone for both the mechs and for the fauna.
So this is a standalone game.
It's a standalone game. It's a streamlined rule set designed as a standalone two-player game. If you remember, if you played Games Workshop games, you remember Space Hulk back in the day?
Yes.
Yes. A similar idea between that versus 40k, and actually for me, this plays very similar to Space Hulk.
Okay.
So the PHR player should always feel like their objectives are stretching, but achievable. But you are a couple of whiffed dice rolls away from getting ripped to pieces by claws and teeth.
Yeah. It's the way it should be.
So there's 4 units on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternate activation. In your activation, you have 2 actions. You can move and you can attack. You can do those in either order. You don't have to do both, you can have to do one. You can't do a bit of one, and then the other, and then a bit of the other. Yeah, so it's move then shoot, or shoot then move, or just move, or just shoot.
Yeah. Okay.
Really simple stats. If you want stats on how to play it, there is actually on the TT YouTube channel.
Yeah.
There's a full walkthrough.
Oh, brilliant. Great stuff. Lovely.
So, every unit has got a movement. It's got a number of dice you roll for armour. So effectively a number of dice you roll for defence. It's got your health. It's got any special rules unique to the unit. And I'll explain those when we get to them in the game. And it's got weapons. So you've got the name of the weapon, its range, the number of dice you roll for damage, and any weapon-specific special rules. Dice rolls are really simple. A dice roll is a success on a 4 or better.
Okay. Nice and easy.
No tables, no need to refer to. The 4 or better is a success. A natural 6 counts as 2 successes. A natural 1 is always a failure.
Natural one's always a failure.
No matter what.
Noise is a factor in the game. So these guys are noise sensitive. The noisier it gets, the more angry, the more enraged they get.
So you have to kick them if you can.
Now use a sword.
Ah.
Way around.
Nice.
Or something like a laser.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Oh, okay. Good.
But if you go loud, then we start to track the noise. And as there's more noise, you get to different threat levels. So at the moment, these guys have had a bad day.
Yeah. They're a little bit miffed.
They've lost 2 of their squad.
Right.
They're back to back. It's a last stand. Can they hold out long enough for the dropship to come and extract them? Or if not, how many of the buggers can they take with it?
Yes.
So we're just below threat level 1. So between 6 and 10, threat level 1, threat level 2, threat level 3.
Okay.
The fauna will get bonuses. We'll explain those as we get to them.
Damn fauna. Okay.
So do you want to roll 1 dice each for the initiative, please? 3. So fauna, you get to go first.
Excellent.
So you can choose whether you activate the Minotaur or the Sphinx first. They are both within charge range.
Yeah.
These guys have only got jaws, so they've only got a base-to-base attack.
Yes.
This guy does have a ranged attack, but he can use that anyway, even in melee.
Yes.
So basically, pick one and charge it. That's my recommendation.
Indeed. I think just
Well, we're going with the big guy.
Oh, it's not looking good. It's called a Minotaur.
Okay.
straight in the front door.
So you can use all of his weapons, so you might as well start with a range attack. So as he comes lumbering in, he flicks his back and chucks spines at the PHR men.
Fours to hit.
Right, so that's really good.
Nice.
So the sixes both count as 2.
Whoa!
That's five successes.
Oh, yeah.
5 successes.
He's charged your Mithra. So your Mithra has 3 dice for defense.
3 dice for defense.
So you're rolling 3 dice, and again you're looking for 4s or better. Okay. So no 4s, but the 6 counts as 2 successes.
Yep.
Ah.
So you had 5 successes, you had 2.
So I'm in
3 successes in all.
3 successes and also 3 damage.
Oh, it's not a good start.
Oh well.
You've now got your base-to-base attacks.
Yes.
So we've got claws and jaws.
Another
Four
dice.
dice for claws. Okay, so that's
So
three
three.
successes.
Oh.
5 and a 6.
Have I used my armour? I can still use my armour for different attacks.
So that's 4 successes.
Oh well, there we go. We shrugged off the damage.
Well, never mind.
Oh, PHR armour for the win.
Okay. Well, I'll just have to hit you with the other attack then.
6 dice. 6 dice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So I'd have to roll 3 6s.
3 dice.
in a row.
6s to cancel that out.
Oh,
No,
You
so
got
you only
one.
cancel 1.
never mind. 5. Is he dead?
No, he's not. He
Oh.
has 10 health. He's now down to 2.
Whoa, good start, sir.
not
Good
bad.
start.
So that's kind of an average result.
Isn't it?
You know, if you generally the PHR player will spend a lot of time trying to avoid getting into base-to-base
Base contact,
with these
quite,
guys
quite.
because they hit hard.
Yes.
That's your activation over. You've moved and you've attacked, so it's over to you now.
Excellent.
Pick a mech to activate.
Well, I think I should choose the other mech.
Okay.
I mean, if I choose him, can he leave combat and shoot?
He can leave combat and shoot. He can stay in combat and shoot.
Oh, can he now?
Yeah. Now he has a rule called gun platform, which means that if he doesn't move, he's basically hitting on 3s rather than 4s.
So if he doesn't move,
If he
he's hitting on
doesn't
3, not
move,
4.
if he stays still, rather than hit 4s being a success, 3 becomes.
What's the charge range of those guys?
They're within range, 8 inches,
Are they in range of him?
and not on the next.
Oh,
turn.
good, good. So what I'd like to do is move him like there or something and shoot at that.
You can do that.
That'd be it.
Yeah.
Move him out of charge range. If that's my job, to
He's
stay
got
out of our
6
charge range.
inch move,
There we
so,
go.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Now,
And then I want to
you
start
might
blasting away at the
move him in
creature.
Base-to-base contact.
Oh,
because
yes,
he's got a
please.
sword.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. So we'll try that and see what we can do to him. Okay, good. So what are my stats?
So that one is the Agas.
The Agas.
Then he has a minigun.
Oh,
He
railgun?
has the railgun and the flamethrower. Now the railgun and flamethrower are integrated, so you can pick one or the other.
Yeah.
it's going to be a railgun for something that big, isn't it?
I would. Yeah. So the railgun shoots in a straight line,
Yeah.
and anything under that line takes a hit.
Nine rifle. 9 rifles. Yeah.
But it does hit hard.
Yes.
The flamer hits a target, but then it can hit up to 2 targets
Next
adjacent
door to each other.
as long as they're within an inch. So if
I
you're going
think
for
you should
these
use the
guys,
flamer.
you
Go flamer. Absolutely. But for
this
him,
guy, railgun.
excellent. Good. All right. Should we go for the sword first? Because it's
You can. So again,
It's
the
fun.
sword you can either strike,
yeah.
in which case a 5 counts as a double success rather than a 6.
Oh yeah.
Or you can sweep, in which case you can hit up to 3 models.
No, we'll go for the strike. Yes. How many
Okay.
attacks for strike?
6 dice.
So you've got 6 dice, and the sword is quiet, it doesn't make any noise.
Oh, swishes rather than bangs.
2, 4, 6, 7. Ouch! 7.
7. You get armour, I assume.
It all has 3 armour.
Not enough armor.
Ah. Excellent.
1.
It only stops 1, so that's 6.
Oh, how many wounds does that evil creature have?
12.
Oh, you've got some left. You're okay.
Yeah, I've got half left.
You're all right.
2 left on your 1. So,
Brilliant. Okay, and then do we have any other weapons?
You do.
Got the light. We've got our railgun. haven't we?
Railgun next, yep. So 6 dice.
6 dice.
Successes on 4s.
Success on 4s.
So that's
Not all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
That's 2.
1, 2, 3.
3.
2.
2 gold, not 2, so that's now 8.
We've both lost 8
Well, the
wounds.
railgun makes some noise, so we go 1 up the noise
Oh, there we go.
track. And you've still got the miniguns.
And how many dice for the miniguns?
Miniguns are 4 dice.
4s again?
Yep. Only 1 success.
Oh, there we go. You probably...
And he stops that.
Yeah, no, I think I rolled well earlier in the turn. I
Yes.
think you probably
And
deserve that.
another 1 on the noise count.
Because it's a minigun. Good. Excellent.
Keep making noise, that's fine.
That's fine. So it's your
He's
activation
moved and
next
he's
then.
shot, so it's your activation.
In which case, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to come in your back door.
Now, I'm not sure they can quite... Well, they can. Yep. Just straight in 8 inches.
Yeah, never mind.
So because they've got a special rule called charge,
Yes.
which which means when they finish their movement base-to-base contact, started away,
Yep.
their attacks gain the rule called penetrator, which means that you will roll one less dice of defense.
Only 2.
Now, because we are
finish
now
him off.
threat level 1,
Yep.
their normal attack is 4 dice.
Yes.
They get an extra dice. So they're each rolling 5 dice.
Each roll 5
And
dice.
because of the savage bites,
Yes.
threat level 1, you can re-roll 1 failure dice each time.
Finish him.
2, 3, 4, 5.
So I can't even save that. He's dead. He's gone.
No, you.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do. This guy's got to knock him over. Oh,
Which the great thing is, of course, you didn't act with him.
I didn't act with him.
He did nothing.
He did nothing.
That's a definite
I
change.
thought it
to
would
the
take you
PHR.
out of charge range, you see.
He's dead. Yeah,
Not.
that's it. So
So that's
that would be a second activation.
There,
but
but that's
now
it.
he's dead.
There's none. So new turn.
Yeah, new turn. So roll initiative again.
well. I think you're going first then. Yep.
I
Excellent.
think you are indeed going first.
Well, I want to continue battering the big chap.
That's probably a good idea because he has a rule called rage through pain, which means that as he gets more and more hurt, he picks up more and more bonuses.
So we don't want him.
So you
Yes.
don't want him. No.
No. Yes. Go on then. We'll do that then.
Yep.
Right. What are my weapons?
So again, you've got the sword.
6 for the sword, is it?
Yep. The sword, the railgun, the flamer, the laser.
Excellent.
So I go with the sword first. See if we finish him off. Ooh, my word.
I think that will do.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 successes.
I can only roll 3, so even if
You might survive if you roll
just.
If you
If I
roll,
roll
if
three
you roll,
sixes.
yes, you 3 6s.
I don't.
Oh.
5 more damage, so he's dead.
He's dead.
He has a special rule called Roar.
Oh, he's going to fight
So
on
as he dies,
As he dies.
the noise meter goes up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now puts you into threat level 2.
Oh dear.
Oh, goody.
Now
Oh dear. It's your activation. Oh, have I finished the activation
you
though?
have. In theory, you should declare your targets before
Yes.
you shoot.
Yes.
So, unless you were willing to gamble that the sword was going to kill him and divert your flame.
Well, I mean, I could say that, but I think I'd feel a bit naughty doing it. So I think I'm gonna give up my activation to you. I think.
Very generous.
Yes.
Now, bear in mind it's threat level 2, so these they will get plus 2 dice, and they will have 2 re-rolls.
Indeed.
So I'm assuming you're going to charge it.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you blackguard! All I was going to do is start a zoo. Give you peanuts.
So 6 dice, and they all succeed.
Oh.
And
2 sixes.
and 2 6s. Yep. So that's.
I've got 3 dice in defence.
No, only 2.
2 because yeah, true.
So that was 6 and 8. So you got 7. So 7 damage.
Oh, I think you've got this one. I
That's
think
the
you've got
first
it.
one. Do you want to roll again for the next one?
I think you've got this.
Yes. Yes.
Well done.
I think I do.
3 more are still biting away, literally.
Oh,
So
no,
you
near as
can
good.
re-roll 2 of the failures.
Yes.
Oh, I think it's over.
That's
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4.
4,
4. You've got 2 dice to roll.
2 dice.
Oh.
He is dead.
Well, never mind. Well done. Excellent.
Well, it's a lot easier to have fun with the PHR with this game.
Yes. So what's this game called then?
So this is Operation Artemis.
Operation Artemis.
Operation Artemis. Up for pre-order today.
There we go. Pre-orders today with TTCombat, who we love. Excellent. Great
You
stuff.
get everything you need in the box. So it's all plastic miniatures.
Excellent. And stuff you can use in other games as well.
Yeah, so you get 4 mechs, 2 minotaurs, 4
And
sphinxes,
flaming.
and all the harpies. We're not using
Oh,
harpies in
lovely.
the demo game.
Great stuff.
You get the paper battle mat, cardboard buildings, rule book, and all the cards
Yeah.
you need to play the game.
Yeah, brilliant. Lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Great stuff.
Card machine down this end is much slower than his card machine
Ah.
at that end. And yet they're the same, mate.
There we
Thank
go.
you
It's
very
been a
much.
pleasure. So this is, what's this called?
Genki gear.
There we go. Genki desu ka. Okay. Look at those. And I think, did you say the gent, he makes all these himself? He comes up with the jokes all on his own, yeah?
All the designs.
He's cleverer than me.
Phil comes up with everything, so it's completely unique and original to Genki Games. It comes out of one man's brain.
Yeah.
So the big difference here is the Rift dice. These are just temporary Rift dice. We're going to have nice fancy ones. I just made these up yesterday because you need them yesterday. So you've got 3 states of Rift dice: active, surging, and exhausted.
Ooh.
So everyone will start with an active Rift dice, but after you use a Rift dice, at the end of the turn it goes in the order bank. Then the next turn you're going to roll it. That determines the Rift dice is staying on that turn, and then you can allocate it as you wish. Alright, so their Rift abilities are, these are Fireflies, they're jumping infantry. Their Rift ability lets them have 1 free move at any point in their move. So move, shoot, move, ambush.
Oh, they get 3 action, right?
Yeah. The linebacker, jump mech, it's got a heavy Tesla ability.
Oh.
You can supercharge that if. So this is surging. Just for the demo's sake, we've got it on the maximum level of Rift Commander. So you can do 6 dice with that, with cumulative +2 pen for each successful hit. So against one target, it should be deadly. Yeah. Or you can spread it across a big unit. However, you are going to take a hit yourself using the supercharged Tesla. But everyone does anyway because they want something to solve.
Yep.
And then I've got some as well, but we're not really going to use the German ones. We're just going to go through the American stuff really. It's a bit more exciting. Okay. One for you, sir.
Right.
Every time. Everyone
Who's not going to use the mech first, eh?
Who's not going to get a mech on mech?
Never.
So,
Always the way.
guns, and you can spread that over any number of units around.
Yeah.
So you can shoot Tesla and then each portal cannon and squad or
So the Tesla cannon shooting at the Spinder mech. Yes, yeah.
The new spin mech.
Yeah, it's got a couple more legs.
The Spinder mechen.
So, it's got 6 dice and you'll be hitting on 4 as well.
There you go. Ready to take it out. However,
Alright, 1, 2, 3. So now you're going to roll 1 dice and you're going to give it a +2 for every successful hit.
Okay.
So D6 +6. Meaning to beat my top armor, which is 7. So
Ooh. Are we taking it or are we rolling it on the table?
5, there we go.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's a few more.
Yeah, so that's over pen, I'm toast.
So that's what happens.
That's what happens. However,
No tables.
you survive as well. No, that high above the
Just gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's like +5 is.
Yeah, it's just enough to blow it off the face. Yeah.
So roll 2d6. If you roll below an 8, you'll be alright. If you roll over an 8,
Okay.
you're gone too.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how it is. So it's that big gamble, right?
Yep.
You've got this gun that could probably destroy it, you know, King Tiger, but there you go. You've just lost 250 points.
Yeah.
But say you're playing objective gameplay, and there's something on an objective and you need it gone, otherwise you lose the save. You've got that save line. Give it to a big gun.
It was the right decision to go supercharged in the first turn.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely.
It's the correct decision.
Absolutely.
We can put it back together afterwards.
Alright, now we'll go for the next size.
Yep.
What am I? So, I was going to shoot my intercept gun at your mech.
Yes, but never mind.
So I will just fire my light machine guns at your fireflies.
Okay.
So I've quite a lot of light machine guns. They don't need loaders because they're big block of power.
Of course. And who are we targeting?
These fireflies here.
Firefly jump troops.
Yeah. Alright. Not looking great. And they are a little bit squishy because they are not armoured.
No.
Oh.
No.
So I need 5s here. Alright, okay, that's 3 dead.
Okay.
So it's the old mechanic of hit and how good they are for if they're wounded?
Yeah, it's fundamentally bolt action.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've just got stuff on top.
Brilliant.
There's a few changes to some rules, like tough fighters. So in a melee, you're capping to 3 rounds. You can't keep on going forever with 2 tough fighters.
Right, yeah.
But also,
Okay.
so they have 2 firing modes.
Ooh.
They have automatic, so that's I think 8-inch range, 2d6, and you have +1 pen, and it has the assault special rule. But you also have the E-slug, which is an underslung kind of pulse alien style grenade launcher, where you're sending a slug right through the armor. So that has I think 12-inch range.
So that could hurt the heavy infantry.
Yeah. These guys have 7 armor, and that's +2 10.
Yeah.
However, you don't have the assault special. So if I were to charge you, you wouldn't be able to use that in combat with me. But at a distance, that's what you're doing.
Well, on the basis of that's pretty much what I need to get through your armour. What I want to do is shoot. Now, I don't think I've got the range on all those guys, if it's only 12 inches.
For a demo, we won't worry about that.
Oh, very good.
Oh wait a minute.
I can use the rift.
You can use the rift. There you go.
And they're not on super search thingy, so they're unlikely to come a cropper. So, what is their move? Excellent.
Could you get into that trench and shoot out of the trench?
If you can see it, you can see it.
I would.
It's what trenches were made for, you know.
Yes.
It's their thing, it's their stick.
But we won't, because we want to be able to see them clearly.
Oh.
But what you could do is you can fire it and then dip into a trench.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, that extra move lets you move into
That
cover.
extra action you get.
Say we had an urban ward, move them out, shoot, move them back in.
Really
Shoot
clever.
around corners,
Yeah, brilliant.
We've used that tactic with other armies before.
Combined with their ability to deploy anywhere on the board if they start in reserve, they can be very powerful units, especially for objective and like really dense terrain.
Yeah.
Okay, so from there, we will shoot.
Right. This will be 6 dice. Needed 5s.
There we go. Great. That's good.
Alright, and you need 5s again. That's 2.
Oh, it's good.
That is damn good.
That's, yeah.
Okay, happy with that?
Yeah, but the contents of the box are as follows.
Yeah.
So you will have the 2 mechs, linebacker and spear.
Brilliant.
Then you've got your frames of Style Trooper. So you can build them a few different ways. Same with the Fireflies, you can build a few different ways. We've got shotguns, BARs, flamethrowers.
Oh.
And then you can have the MP40s, they're like twin-linked MP40s. There we go. And then the knives.
Yeah, of course. A flamethrower is still good against vehicles.
Oh yeah.
It used to be really good against vehicles.
But the thing is, they're high chance to run out of fuel, and they take pins when they fire out.
Of course, because they're blooming scary.
Yeah, exactly.
But you've got to,
Even
because
for
they're
people
ace.
firing.
Yeah.
No flamethrowers, still very,
Marvellous. Thank you very much indeed. Great stuff. Do you mind your face being on?
Not at all.
Bless you. Thank you very much. Great stuff. Thank you very much. Thank you. Great stuff.
Alright,
Well done.
For you guys too.
Oh, thank you.
We normally work in the horizon, so I made the mold for that. And then
Oh,
and we've got one enough.
beautiful. So we're following a Dalek right now. We're hoping it doesn't see us. We're hoping. Oh my goodness! Ah! Running! Ah! Ooh, they've made me into a science officer. Now I'm frightened.